Hey guys, what's going on? It's Shatterpoint back with another video, and in this one we're going to be talking about Batman Arkham Knight and how I would have written Jason Todd's character into the story. The decision that Rocksteady made to introduce Jason's character into the Arkhamverse was overall a good decision. The tone of the Arkham games was a perfect fit for a character like Jason, and the Arkham games really needed him in them. And Arkham Knight was the perfect game to introduce him in. But I feel like one of the missed opportunities that Batman Arkham Knight did have was the way that they wrote Jason into the story. When Rocksteady announced Arkham Knight, one of the main points of the game is that they made a brand new villain, one that we've never seen before, the Arkham Knight. Which to an extent is true, we have never seen the character Arkham Knight before. However, when Rocksteady wrote Arkham Knight, they wrote him in such a way that it was so easy to find out who he was before he even revealed himself as Jason Todd. And when he finally did reveal himself, we were expecting a completely original character that has never been seen before, and we have seen Jason before, many times. So if I wrote the story for Arkham Knight, I would have taken the character Arkham Knight out of the main story completely. I would have thrown a curveball in there and made the character working with Scarecrow a lesser known character. Because there are a lot of awesome lesser known characters that deserve the spotlight. And I would have given Jason his own DLC story pack that has 2 to 2.5 hours of story content. And I would have made him Red Hood the entire time. I wouldn't have tried to change his character at all. And when I did this, I would do this as an Under the Hood storyline. And if I'm being honest, I really did enjoy Jason's origin in the Arkhamverse. Though it was a lot darker than his original origin, I thought that it really fit the tone of Arkham Knight. Red Hood's original origin was that Jason as Robin, he and Batman went to go and capture the Joker. Jason saw an opportunity to capture the Joker, so he went after him alone, and then he got captured. Joker tortured Jason and then killed him, and then Jason was brought back to life using Ra's al Ghul's Lazarus Pit. And Jason comes back as the murderous Red Hood. His Arkhamverse origin starts out the same, but after Joker captures Jason, Joker fakes that he kills Jason and then takes him to a doctor to fix him up, and after the doctor fixes him up, the Joker kills the doctor. The Joker continues to torture Jason for years, and then Jason finds a way to escape the Joker, and then he works with Deathstroke to become the Arkham Knight. And that origin I really did like, so I would leave that origin. So how I would do the story is I would have you playing as Red Hood and you would be taking out all of these mobsters and taking over the crime underworld in Gotham. And through the course of doing this, you would have Batman noticing you doing this and he'd be like, what the heck, who's murdering all these people? Who's capable of doing this? And through the course of the first half of the game, Batman would be starting to get the idea that it could possibly be Jason under the hood, even though he has no idea how. And then at midway point in the game, I would have the reveal. I would have the reveal play out similarly to how the one in Arkham Knight did, except obviously it would be Red Hood revealing himself. And from the reveal onwards, I would have you playing as Jason, but I would also have Batman hack your comms, and he would be constantly in your ear, trying to convince you that there's a better way to take down the criminal underworld than murdering all of them, and trying to remind you of who you are. And I would have Batman sometimes intervene in your confrontations with the criminal underworld, and there would be like dual play between Batman and Red Hood, and there would be banter between the two of them as they take on the criminals. But at the end of every conversation that Batman and Jason would have, I would make it very clear that Jason is furious with Batman. Then at the end of the story, I would have Batman and Red Hood fight, and the conversation that the two would have during the fight would be very similar to the Under the Red Hood storyline. And after the fight, I would keep Jason alive because I feel like the Red Hood is a character that lives on past Batman's supposed end. So overall, I did like Red Hood's introduction into the Arkhamverse, however I did not like how Rocksteady did it. Red Hood should not have been one of the main villains of the story working with Scarecrow, and his character should not have been tampered with. It should have been another character working with Scarecrow, and Red Hood deserved his own 2.5 hour long story through DLC. But that's gonna bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, share, and subscribe, and when you do, make sure you hit the bell so you get notified whenever I do drop a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.